Iran gunboats opened fire. Just hours after the Strait of Hormuz was said to be open, the situation has suddenly taken a dangerous turn. Reports are now emerging that gunboats linked to Iran fired on commercial vessels in one of the most critical waterways on Earth. So what just happened, and why does it matter? The Strait of Hormuz is not just a narrow passage between Iran and Oman. It is one of the most important oil routes in the world, with nearly 20% of global oil supply passing through it every single day. Any disruption here doesn't stay local. It sends shockwaves across the entire global economy. Just a day earlier, Donald Trump claimed that the situation was under control, and that the strait was completely open. Markets reacted. Oil prices dropped. And for a moment, it seemed like tensions were easing. But now, everything is changing again. According to maritime security reports, at least one tanker was approached by Iranian Revolutionary Guard gunboats, and then fired upon without warning. The incident reportedly took place near the waters between Iran and Oman. The good news? The tanker and its crew are reported safe. But the message is loud and clear. This is not stability. This is pressure. At the same time, Iran has signaled that restrictions on the Strait of Hormuz may be back in place, reversing earlier claims of full access. Some ships have already turned back. Others are waiting, unsure whether it is safe to pass. And that uncertainty alone is enough to disrupt global trade. Because in geopolitics, you don't always need a full attack. Sometimes, even a single incident is enough to shake the entire system. Oil markets are reacting. Shipping companies are reassessing routes. And governments around the world are watching closely. This situation is details are still coming in. And with every passing hour, the situation is becoming more complex, not clearer. Early reports are often incomplete. What we are seeing right now are just fragments of a much bigger picture. Maritime alerts, unusual naval movements, and rising surveillance all point toward one thing. This was likely not random. It may have been a calculated signal, a message sent without triggering full-scale conflict. Because in the Strait of Hormuz, every move carries weight. For Iran, this waterway is leverage over global oil supply. For the United States and its allies, keeping it open is critical. And when these interests collide, tension is inevitable. Experts are now asking, was this a warning shot, or a test? A test of reaction. A test of limits. Because history shows that conflicts here don't start big, they start small. And sometimes, a single incident is enough to escalate everything. Meanwhile, global markets are reacting fast. Oil traders are watching closely. Shipping companies are reassessing routes. And uncertainty is spreading. Because when confidence drops, the entire system feels it. Right now, there are no confirmed casualties. No large-scale damage. But that doesn't mean stability. It means the situation is fragile. Extremely fragile. Governments are responding quietly. Surveillance is increasing. Diplomacy is likely underway behind the scenes. And the world is watching. Because the next move matters. Will tensions ease? Or will this escalate further? No one knows. But one thing is certain. The Strait of Hormuz is back at the center of global tension. And what happens next could impact the entire world.